Well, I'm going to make this part two of if God created the devil, why is man condemned for eternity? Um, you ever notice that they said that Jesus is the Son of God, yet man was able to overpower him and kill him? What about Haile Selassie? When we say Haile Selassie is God, yet they were able to do a coup. Um, His Majesty was so-called removed from his place or position of power. I'm on the highways and the byways of consciousness. Don't you mind the cars? Hopefully you can just listen to what I am saying right here, okay? I could go by the river, yes, and I will do another broadcast by the river, but I'm just going to sit here and do this because this is what the Spirit moves me to do. So, we're speaking about God creating the devil. Now, the first two things you have to do is then accept that there is a God being and that there's a devil being. See that? So if there's no devil being, then there is no God being. There's just one being. And this one being is you. It's the atom that became the Adam concept, and you have that negative, positive, and neutral in you. You wrote about it, you made books about it, you created stories about it, you wrote scriptures about it, but it's all you. You make the decisions of what you wanted to consider your God to be when you wrote about your God. You said he was a jealous God, an angry God. You wrote that. You said he was a loving God, a kind God. You wrote that. There isn't any being that I woke up in the morning and saw that I was able to say is the God that we are saying that is. We accept it up here and we accept it in here, but we cannot prove it. And so the Africans overstood that, and therefore they called the first creator Amun, or Amun, the hidden, which is the concept of how did all this happen if you don't accept that it's you that's making it happen, that it's your mind waves and thoughts and vibrations that have made this reality a manifestation. You created the matrix with your mind, with your consciousness. There isn't any other spooky being anywhere. When someone is telling you about the prime mover, listen. The very being that they're claiming to be a being, right, or the consciousness that they're claiming. Yeah, there's a lot of mosquitoes around, so I'm going to take a moment to get rid of that devil. The prime mover that they're talking about, that, we say is the creator, the one that caused everything. We accept the cause. We accept the cause of everything. That makes all of the effects. We accept that. Within that first spark of a cause, all that exists yesterday, today, and tomorrow is already in that one first spark. The very first state of consciousness. You are that. You are in that. This manifestation is only like when you sit down and think of how you're going to build a house, how you're going to build a chair. It's in your head. It's in the thought process. Then you do it. Well, this was already in the thought process of consciousness. And now it's manifested. Think of being only spirit, and that there's nothing in the universe, or no universe. There isn't anything except you. You want to see yourself. You haven't seen yourself. It's like being born as a baby and never seeing a mirror, never looking in a river, never seeing yourself. But you're conscious. You're walking around. You'll even put food in your mouth. You'll eat, you'll drink, but you've never seen a mirror. So you don't know yourself. See that? Now, the day you look into a mirror and see yourself, we call that existence. when consciousness finally was able to see itself. This is consciousness all around you. This is consciousness in you. The river is conscious. The wind is conscious. All of it is consciousness. There isn't one single being somewhere that made the decision, I am going to create on 7 days. It is a lie. The manifestation of things is based upon consciousness and the spirit. The spirit wanted to experience. That's why the word is experience. Insperience, I would say. But this is an external, see? Exoteric reasoning is dealing with like the Bible. See? Esoteric reasoning is this reasoning, where we're speaking about the essence of things, and how there is nothing that exists without you thinking so. There's nothing that exists without you knowing it. You don't know about a certain fruit in another garden or another place on the planet. You never seen it. You don't know it. Almond. Almond is the only thing you're sure of is unsurety. The only thing you can be sure of is that no one else knows just like you. They could be in a lab right now breaking down atoms. They're still looking. See? Why? Why are you still looking if you know? Obviously, there's never anyone that can say, I know where life comes from. What is energy? What is spirit? They could only guess, my brothers and sisters. And in guessing, they, want to put down theories. They want to make it something that you have to accept. And if you don't accept it, then you're considered a devil, a demon, someone who is, done wrong. This is the new place that I'm creating, a new area. I just put these steps in, stones. I had to get all the stones. I had to dig out the whole of here. A couple of you all know the process that I've been going through here. And so I've been doing this here. See, I've been doing a lot of work up here. I've created a whole new level. These are some steps that will allow you to continue up and outside onto the road. Yeah. And who's that, man?
Hey, I'm selling plant, man.
Yeah, you're selling plantains?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Don't have any money to get no plantains right now. But when you come back down, I'll probably go in and get some money, I don't know if you're going to have any left.
I don't know.
Put one in your pocket, man. Yeah, man. This is Jamaica, man. Early morning. So that's the area that I'm creating up there. In the next couple months, it'll be so beautiful. All the flowers, all the palm trees that I've put in. I put in 2 palm on each step. So, it'll be up here soon. Anyway, just trying to show y'all the work that we continue to do naturally here. While we continue to reason with you about the spirit, we have to put in the work. So this is some firewood we're going to use for dealing with breadfruit and stuff. But you see all the stone, all the rocks here. Don't worry yourself. One day it'll be so spick and span, you'll overstand. So this is the yard. And we live natural, brothers and sisters. It ain't about trying to be, superficial. It's just about being real, All our plants are natural, indigenous, like, straight out of the earth. And so we are able to get that real natural look that we want. This is a piece of stick that I found. If you notice, it looks just like the Sankofa bird. See? Yeah, man. Even got feet down there. Just natural liberty, my brothers and sisters. Natural liberty. It's what we're talking about, you know. That's a rock. I call them cotton. That's what I get out of like the sea. And I call it cotton. Here's another one. Take a look at that. Something else, man. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, man. This is us, you know. This is all we do is a natural life.